console edizione. Vroeger gespeeld op de PC. Maar daar praat ik wel over. Way back. Ja.
Oh my, is that a budding theme park proprietor I see before me? I certainly hope so. Otherwise, you're in quite the wrong place, and none of what I'm about to say will make any sense to you. I am Oswald B. Thompson, theme park impresario, and I am here to help you take your first steps in this most exciting of professions. And because it's a first step, we're starting in a somewhat humble location. A charming little park, which, as yet, has not fulfilled its undoubted potential. A park where you will begin to hone your skills.
Welcome to Planet Coaster. These are the key steps to creating a spectacular coaster park. Build rides and series to attract guests. Charge guests for using the rides, shops and other facilities. Use the profits to expand and build even more rides. No. Okay.
So, first things first. You should learn how to navigate around the park. Moving, rotating, zooming. Almost as if you were riding a roller coaster. A massive, invisible roller coaster.
Okay. Oh. Waar gaan ze nou heen? Oh, dit is het. Oh, daar is het. Pak in de park.
Fana fui totala stop. Chitasso urpa en pelalifi.
Oh, hier kan ik nog bouwen, oké. Uur voor een piratenschip. Zijn er überhaupt al attracties? Oh, dit is de Magic Castle. Okay.
Look at that! You've completed an objective. Now, objectives are a bit like bosses. They tell you what you need to do, earn more money than you, and drive a sports car.
Okay,
no, that's not right. Anyway, how about completing another objective?
What is this?
If I could butt in and make a suggestion, how about you make your next objective opening up literally the only ride in your park? Why is it even closed?
Oh, hello, Lucy. This is Lucy Summers, one of the most enthusiastic and outspoken theme park fans in the world. She's got almost 800 followers. You know, online.
800 followers.
Not in a cult.
Yo.
Hi there.
Hi.
And it's 900, but who's counting? So, the ride?
You're welcome.
Ah,
Hoi,
yes.
Beckman.
Opening rides. Go on, select the ride.
Okay,
Good. And
Okay.
now, open the ride.
Nee. Klap. Oké, goed.
You did it with such gusto. Well done.
Wow.
And now that we have such an adorable, gentle ride open, more guests, especially families, will soon be flooding into the park.
Gentle, we moeten
You
gewoon
know,
volgas
you could
en,
turn that
afvallen.
flood into a bigger flood. This place just needs something a bit more thrilling.
Well, if people want thrills, then we'll give them thrills.
Ja.
And possibly nausea.
Oh, oké.
Head over to the highlighted area. I think it'll make an excellent location for a ride. But let's ask our head engineer, Eugene.
Greetings, Eugene Newton. Good to make your acquaintance. And yes, Mr. Thompson, I think it will do nicely. The proximity to existing infrastructure appears nominal, so guests should be able to achieve both entry and exit with minimal difficulty.
Oké. New rides can be found in the ride browser. Do not forget, once built, a ride needs to be the entrance and exit. Oké. Nou, dit is gewoon net
So,
Rollercoaster
if
Tycoon,
you would
alleen dan
start
met
by
de nieuwe versie.
clearing the highlighted area of any obstructions, please. And do not fret, those items will automatically be sold, so we will get at least some of the purchase price back. Oh, just a word about the radial menu. The radial menu gives you fast access to commonly used actions. Please note that the options available in the radial menu will change depending on the mode you're in.
Money. Oh, joh, serieus, echt plankje voor plankje. Oh, dat hebben we dit wel serieus goed gedaan hoor. Zwievende plankjes. Het zijn geestenplanken man. Hoor. Yo. Ja, en nu? Kan ik dat bord ook? Coming soon.
Very good. Now,
Alsof
I've
het
already
zo
chosen
moeilijk
a
was.
suitably thrilling ride for you, so if you would care to select it. And place it in the designated area.
Ja, nee. Hallo, jongen. Oh, oké, dat is zo. Oké, dat is wel dope. Ik wil hem draaien. Hoe kan ik het... Ik wil hem draaien, ik wil dat hokje niet... Oh. Ook nog. Oh, hallo, mag aan de beeld. Hallo? Jezus. Is dit wennen zeg. Godverdomme, geef mij maar gewoon een fucking PC. Nou goed, anyway. Hallo? Jezus. Oké, zijn we er nou? Ja, weet je wat? Krijg de tyfus maar.
Ah, now, it's very important that when you place the entrance gate, you make sure to leave enough space so you can build a ride queue.
Een wat? Oké, zo werkt het dus. Oké, beter. Doe de exit. Nou is deze guy.
Next up, connecting your ride to the park, so people can reach it.
Okay. Guests needs to reach everything that they want to use. Like rides and shops. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Now, that queue you're building is where guests will wait in line to go on the ride.
Oké, nou dan hoe doen we dat? Oh, dat is wel beter. Je gewoon meteen al zulke bochtjes kan maken. Oké.
Very good. And now you should build a path from the exit gate back to the rest of the park. For that, you can simply use normal paths. Oh, and if you do find any obstacles or obstructions in your way, you can build slopes or stairs into your path to get over them.
Final. Oh. Oh, dat is wel vet. Ik heb het idee dat we een beetje de medieval park zijn. Piraat zie ik al. En daar natuurlijk een kasteel. Dus we moeten een beetje in die trend blijven. Ja, hoe ga ik daar omhoog? Oh, gigatje.
And finally, you can open the ride.
No, that's not how we do it, is it, Eugene?
Apologies, I meant, and finally, you can open the ride.
Oh, waar hadden we het pak als deur hebben? Oh, dat is deze. Die nog helemaal niet. Het moet gewoon lekker kropen en zo. Dan kunnen we hier nog wat mooi houden. Zo. Oké, dit is even zo doen. Oh, wat grappig. Ja, dan lopen ze laatst het anker. Juist, kijk eens even. Open de ride. Ik wil hem nog niet openen. Scenery. DLC's gehaald. Statue, pizza eten, Ik snap er nog. Oké, zo. Dan vind ik dat wilde maar goed ook zo. Dat komt later wel dan weer. Even zien. We nog meer. Oh, maar ik kan natuurlijk. Oh, oké. Hier hebben we ook nog dingen. Oké. Oké, die zien we echt mooi. Ah, rondje dus net. Special, wat is dit? Oh. Props. Special effects. Path extras. Is enemy boeien. Building. What? Wat, Jezus. Jezus Christus, hij gek. Oei, dat is wel ver. Die kun je wel hier hoor, natuurlijk. Kan ik niet? Kan ik draaien? Oké, dan moet ik dus nog wel even kijken hoe dit eigenlijk een beetje werkt. En ik wil wel snel terug. Ja, fuck it. We gaan verder met de tutorial. Dan gaan we straks zo mijn eigen park gewoon gruwelijk maken. Open.
Oh yeah, that's more like it. You're gonna get way more teenagers like me and my followers visiting the park now.
Hij weg. Guests think Magic Castle is cheap.
Evil. Did you see that notification? Even the guests think we're undercharging them. Let's do them a favor and fix that. That's right. Take a good look at the notification. It'll tell you what we need to alter the prices of. Oh, look. It's that family-friendly little ride of ours. Go on. Put the ticket prices up by a few dollars.
That seems a wee bit steep.
Oh, honestly, Oswald, the people visiting this park aren't just getting to ride rides. They're getting to make precious memories. So if we put the ticket prices up, then we're making those memories even more precious, aren't we?
Oh, no. That actually makes sense. Wait. No, it doesn't. Lower ticket prices make guests happy.
I know we're in the happiness business, Oswald, but we're also in the staying in business business.
Eigenlijk gewoon een pretpark moet je gewoon betalen voor de ingang. Dat moet gewoon $60 zijn.
If you're so worried, why don't we have your new underlings select a few guests and see what they're thinking, eh?
Nee,
Underling, indeed. They are a trainee, and they have a name. Although I just realized I don't know it.
Ja, oké. Hoe dan? Oh, nice.
See? That guest didn't seem too put off by the higher price, did they, Oswald?
Yes, but their happiness is our bread and butter. So, it's important to regularly check what the guests are thinking.
Dus even zien, wie gaan we vragen? Deze guy. In het rood met je brilletje. Wat vind jij ervan? Oké. Nou, nu dat we hier toch zijn. Wat gaat dat kleine meisje voor gedachten? En klik.
Well, I didn't see anything to worry about there. Come on, let's just hit fast forward, sit back, and let the money roll in for a while. At least until we've made a healthy profit.
Stroom maar binnen met het ook.
Well done on hitting Cynthia's profit forecast. Honestly, I was worried it was a little high. But as always, she knows just how hard to squeeze the guests' wallets. Anyway, now that we've made some money, we can make some improvements. Oh, but don't forget to slow things back down to normal speed again. After all, it's not a good idea to build a park on fast forward. You might miss out on an important notification, or a ride breaking down, or all your staff leaving, or, heaven forbid, my birthday. Anyway, congratulations! You've just earned yourself a bronze star. The first of many, I don't doubt.
Okay.
All right, it's high time we talked about taking care of guests and improving the park. We want those guests to be happy, happy, happy.
Natuurlijk.
Ooh, you're planning on making improvements?
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't like to say, but part of this place looks like the theme park that time forgot. So, if you want to scoot over, I'll take things from here for a while.
Actually, Lucy, I was about to say...
Scoot, scoot. Okay, first things first. I know how I feel about the park, but let's see how one of the other guests is feeling. Go on, select one of the guests to see how happy they are.
Roger. Okay. Ja, wat moet ik doen dan?
Okay, now that level of happiness might be good enough for most parks, but I still think this guest would be a bit happier if a big chunk of the park wasn't super lame. Don't worry, it's not your fault. That one's on Mr. Thompson.
I hardly think that's fair.
Wat is je bekje?
Don't worry, I've highlighted the problem area. So go on, stick down some scenery. Make it look all piratey. Oh yeah, us guests love having interesting things to look at. Cheers us right up.
Daarom zeg je steeds abstracted, abstracted, abstracted. Oh, het moet natuurlijk hier ook. Ah, alright. Kom op, delete. We lopen de mensen, we lopen daar. Daar kunnen we achterin. Jezus!
Oh, that is a bit nicer.
I don't believe I said unscoot yet, did I? So, another place it's super important to put scenery is around the ride queues. Ooh, you know what? We should compare both of your rides so we can see the difference. Go and select that first ride you opened, would you?
Okay, dat is hier. Wat?
You see how it's got a high queue scenery rating? Because of that, the ride's prestige is higher too. Us guests are way less interested in rides with boring queues, and so we won't pay as much to ride them.
Okay.
Right, now go and have a look at that new ride you built.
Ja, is goed.
Okay, so that's not nearly as prestigious as it could be, but you can fix that by giving us guests some eye candy to look at while we wait. Go on, stick some nice scenery down around the queue.
Okay. Kijk, zet. Ja, ik denk dat we dit wel hebben. Pirate Fan Plaza Edging. Wat jammer nou, ik wil gewoon zelf ook net die andere dingen ook gewoon zo'n muur eromheen hebben. Of potjandori. Ferry. Pirate hebben. Snap het niet. Jadi wat kamu doen voor mij? Wat ik kan doen? Waarom moet ik dan weer allemaal zo biggie? Doe jij dat? Ja, dat mag wel. Ja, kijk zo op mijn telefoon. Telefoontje. Wacht. Wat is dit nou? Nou. Jongen. Het is echt wennen console. Echt echt wennen, niet te kort meer. Wat is dit nou weer? Model plant, Jezus Christus, mijn god man, we kan alles gewoon doen. Dit is nog maar tutorial. Tutorial! Jezus Christus.
Come on, admit it. Isn't that better? And if you check, I bet you'll see that the ride's Q scenery rating and prestige has gone up as a result.
Excellent. That means we can also raise the ticket price. Go on, put it up by a few dollars.
Ah, heck. I really didn't think this through, did I?
Oh my! Look at all that wonderful new scenery! Well done! Oh, and if I'm not
Scenery, dat vind ik nog
mistaken,
wel een beetje
by
lastig,
raising
een
this
beetje,
park's
maar,
scenery
dat
rating,
komt wel.
I think you might have. Yes, you have! You've raised the overall park rating. And that means more guests will be drawn to the park. Heavens, what an important number, eh?
Oké, en nu? Wat gaan we nu doen? Nou, populatie, oké.
Right, I think
Okay.
it's time we took a look at the park rating breakdown. It's a great way to track how your park is improving.
Gaan we doen? Ja, ik denk dat we het doen.
That's it. In here, you can see how your overall ride and scenery ratings and guest happiness are all critical to improving your park rating. And remember, the better your park, the more guests who will come and visit. So, let's get that scenery rating even higher, eh? Make the whole park look as wonderful as those rides you spruced up. Go on, get decorating!
Hello again. I just noticed that you were using the scenery blueprints to decorate the park. I actually built those blueprints myself, so I'm
Nou,
very
wat leuk
happy
voor je
that
dat jij
you're
dat
using
zelf hebt
them.
gedaan, jongen.
You can actually find the individual scenery elements, the ones I used to build those blueprints, by looking under the Create browser, if you want to. But, as I mentioned, I did go to the trouble of painstakingly handcrafting literally hundreds of them for you, so, you know.
Leuk dat je trouwens zit mee te kijken. Doe even een like en een duimpje omhoog. Comment in de comment dingen doen. Nou, waarom loopt het nou weer vast? Hallo? Oh, ik ben weer. Oké, race de park scenerie. Oké, nou, leuk. Was er al mee bezig? Kan je daar ook hek? Het is me toch wel veel hoor. Oei oei oei. Fuck, ik zie er niet over. Klik. Kijk, ik wil gewoon langs dat pad hebben lopen joh, de ramp de bio, ken dat niet of zo? Sorry, die mag niet. God. Ja, nee, niet zo'n boom. Geef me dan een losse palmboom of zo. We zitten natuurlijk in de pirate scene. Nou, kom. Krijg toch de... Het is niet eens gewoon een normale palmboom of zo. Nee, tuurlijk niet. Oh, wacht. Nou, kom op. Ja, dan zijn we bij bomen, maar hebben ze niet eens palmpies. Oké. Wat heb je dan hier? Dat zijn bosjes. Wow, dit is ook wel leuk. City Pirate op wat? Nee, je moet geen City Pirate. Naar beneden. Race, de park serie tour. Jezus. Facilities, buildings. Weet je. Wauw. Nou. Dan zien jullie dat. Kijk, we wel gewoon zulke muren kunnen bouwen. Weet je. Kijk, hier ziet het er wel leuk uit toch. Een poortdingetje. Ik kan hier nog een draak rammen. Ik zag namelijk een draak ergens. zo gek. Dat is wel leuk bezig met die draad. Zo.
Goodness! Your transformation of the park has really bumped the park rating up a good few notches, my friend. And look at all the guests, happily smiling away. And you know what they say about happy guests?
They like spending money.
Oh, is everything about cold, hard cash with you, Cynthia?
No, I also like stocks and shares.
Anyway, guests have other...
Right. If you want to find out what us guests need, one way is by looking at the guest screen in park management. Go on, open it. This is where you can see what the average guest needs are in the park, as well as the most common thoughts that the guests are having. You know, it's weird. I really should think of this thing as a map.
Zeggen, nou, als we hiernaast zetten, zo.
That's the food sorted, but a bunch of us guests are also really thirsty. So you should definitely build some drinks shops.
A word of advice. Put your shop somewhere busy, so we get the best return on our investment. Sorry, I mean best serve our guests' needs, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, real convincing.
Shop vendors don't work for free. We have to turn a profit.
About time. My blood sugar was almost down to a healthy level. If you want to make sure that you got all our needs licked, you can look at the guest needs screen again. Personally, I am absolutely stuffed with both food and drink, so I'm good.
Now, without meaning to be indelicate, all that food and drink means we have another pressing guest need to attend to.
Toilet.
Yeah, like, really pressing?
Quickly! Build a toilet for the guests!
What? A whole toilet? You're spoiling us, Mr. Thompson. You know, toilets are great, but it'd be nice if us guests had somewhere else to sit down, too.
Oh, yes! Go on, pop down some benches next to the paths. You see, guests are a lot like cellular phones. Every so often they need to recharge their batteries, so you should plug them in and... No, that's not right. Now that your guests can fulfill their needs in the park, they're less likely to become unhappy, which is great. But as more guests come here, you'll need even more facilities to deal with their needs.
More than one toilet? No!
Eh? It's quite a lot to think about, isn't it? Plus, the park's getting a bit more complex, and we might start to see problems popping up. I think we should look at hiring some staff to keep everything running smoothly.
Speaking of problems, can you do something about all the litter? It's piling up and really bumming us guests out. Maybe you could hire some janitors to keep on top of it. Thanks for that. Of course, litter wouldn't be such a problem if Mr. Thompson had remembered to put some bins in the park.
That was deliberate, so we could all have a learning moment. So yes, if you would please put some bins down, your new janitors will make sure they're kept empty.
Oh yeah, good save.
Hey.
Oh no!
Breaking down,
Goodness
breaking
me.
down.
One of the rides is broken down.
Ha, is it?
How could this happen in one of my parks?
Das wird wohl das Gute, ne?
Ah, good. I'm sure our new mechanic will have that ride fixed in no time at all.
Rennen schon.
You might want to consider speeding up time for a while.
Here.
Speed up the time. Oh yeah.
Well, now that our emergency has been dealt with, the mechanic can spend their time
Even vraag mij wel
inspecting the
luisteren.
rides and reducing the chance of another breakdown. Now, I think it's high time you built a staff room for our staff so that they can have a bit of a break.
I mean, do they really need to?
Yes, you see, staff are a lot like cellular phones. No, wait, I've tried that one before. Anyway, just like guests, staff members get tired as well. And if they get too tired, they simply won't be able to work. Staff rooms are where they get their energy back.
Sorry, we waren heel even terug. We zouden weer. Wat moet ik doen? Place one step building. Oké. Wat voor step building neerzetten?
And And now that we have a staff room, the vendors in our shops will be taking breaks too. So, you should hire some extra vendors to fill in for them. Gosh, you've got so many people working for you that there might not be enough space in the staff room anymore. You'd better increase the staff room's capacity just in case.
Have a skirt with the couple customers of least 5. Hoe dan? Hoe dan?
Hina. Salut.
Ik heb toch 1, 2, hoeveel burgers wil ik? Wat is dit? Jongen, kankerspel! Jongen, geef me dan gewoon... Oh, maar moet je nog even... Oh, move. Nou, YouTube raadplegen en we vinden waar het is. Klik hierop. Ik heb op die staff-building geplaatst. Dan klik je erop en dan zegt hij dat het de normale building is. What the hell? En die doet het dan weer wel.
Look at you! Oh, you're a born manager. Congratulations! Pretty soon, you'll be hiring entertainers to lift the spirits of your guests and hiring security guards to deal with pickpockets and ne'er-do-wells. And, well, partly to stop Lucy constantly cutting in line. You can worry about all of that in your own time, though. Goodness! Just look at how... Now, these first few of the last few lessons will mostly be focusing on finance.
Which is why I'll be happy. Ah, this is my happy. As you can see, this section gives you an overview of how your shops and facilities are doing. Ah, and as I thought, you could definitely stand to raise your food and drinks prices by $50 or so. Happy guests don't mind paying a little extra. You can also raise the prices of ATMs, toilets, even the first aid facilities. But it's a good idea not to get too greedy with those. Just greedy enough.
Dat is de enige wat ik bij jou hoor. Ja, nee, oké. De rest hoort het bij die bank en zo dan. Nee, dat is goed, dat is oké. Dat is goed hoor. Nou, werden we gebeld. Oké, wat gaan we doen? Dit eruit. Raise the price of 3 items in the shop at least 50 cents. Oké.
Rainbow.
Oiler Siffler for Planet Coaster Dorada.
¿Qué le perdón?
Yes, that's better. It's hardly a lottery win, but we are seeing a bit more profit, which means...
that I get to interrupt you for once.
Research coaster, nice.
Now that the research is in hand, we should take a look at the staff again, because their happiness is just as important as the guests' happiness. Go on, take a look at your staff list. Good! See, if a staff member is unhappy, then they won't be as effective at their job. And if they're really unhappy, they might even quit entirely. Anyway, I think it's high time we gave some of our staff a raise, don't you?
No.
That wasn't directed at you, Cynthia. So, check if any of your staff members aren't as happy as they could be. And, if so, bump their wages up a notch or two.
Ja, oké, wat moet ik doen? Increase the salary of 5. Oké, 5 mensen.
We hebben 13 mensen. En 5 mensen krijgen een opslag. Wie gaan we hem geven?
Jij krijgt sowieso een salaris.
Goodness, that's more than I earn. Are you trying to bankrupt us? There, that's a start. Now, if a staff member's workload is too high, it means that they aren't able to keep on top of all their duties, which will make them unhappy. One way around that is hiring more staff. But a more efficient way to deal with it is through staff training. So, train up some of your staff. Once you've chosen who to train, they'll soon toddle off to the staff building to receive their training and complimentary donuts. Oh, yes. You clearly know how to care for your staff. Now that you've addressed their wages, workloads, and training, they'll be showering you with world's best boss mugs in no time. And that means you're ready to...
Take what away?
Research, development. Yay!
Well, that was needlessly over the top. Oh, but that is quite an exciting new coaster. That could easily hit 4.28 on the Eugene Thrill Rating scale. And now that you have a new coaster type, you can place coaster blueprints for it. Or even build a coaster from scratch. But you should probably walk before you run. Now, open the coaster...
Here's some money. Think of it as a scholarship.
And place it in a suitable location.
Oh, look at that! Your first coaster! You must feel so proud.
Gosh, out of my way, I'm gonna ride that thing.
Sorry, not just yet, Lucy. For while the construction of the coaster is finished, we are not. First, the coaster has to be tested to make sure it is safe. If you could do that, please.
You know, if it's just about signing a safety waiver, then I'm actually cool with that.
Okay. Stel testen.
Well, now, looking at the telemetry data, the fear and nausea ratings are well within tolerable levels for guests, which means this ride is perfectly safe. Of course, that was to be expected with a prefab...
Daar gaat de deur. Dat was de stream, later, doei, tot ziens. Hoi.
Alles rustig?
Ja hoor, die uitzetten.
Ik dacht dat je al eruit moest hier.
Ja man, daar ben ik mee bezig.